Hey guys, welcome to another weekly video. I am actually gonna keep it short this time because it's just a fun little factoid that I am changing jobs. It's not actually a change in careers, but it is a change in jobs. I have been doing the same job for about 8 years now, and it's fun and I like it and I enjoy doing it, but every now and then stuff changes, right? The team changes, the work itself has some changes in it. And I've had my moments before where I thought, you know what, everything's changing and I don't really feel comfortable anymore. So I need to move on. And I went and I looked at some job applications within the same organizations, and it would kind of go well, but then at the last moment it wouldn't. So I'd kind of be like, okay, well, maybe it's not meant to be. You know what? Actually, it's not that bad. The moment has passed, so I'll just stick to where I am. And that has happened, at least 5 times in the past few years. And this time I've actually seen it through. And one of the job vacancies actually came back around at a time when I was still looking. And so I went and took it. And that is happening in about 2 weeks from now. So what I do now, right? And I think the English word for it is kind of like an assisted living situation, but in psychiatry, where it's like a group home assisted living type place. And I know it isn't that well known in different countries, but it's very well known in Holland. So that's what I've known for the past 8 years. And the 4 years before that, it was similar to that, just at a different location. So I've known the same type of job for a very long time. And that means that pretty much every day is basically the same, but it's very different because you have the same people you work with, the same people who live there, which are about 25 people right now. So you're responsible for those 25 people, for their daily routines, for their medication, for making sure that they get their food in time, making sure that they get their interactions on time, they get their communication, they get their personal attention. Basically, you're just there for them. You help them get their daily structure. So every day is the same, but it's not because people are not the same. And every day you have appointments in hospitals, appointments with therapists, and stuff like that. And you have a team of colleagues and you have different shifts. You have the night shift, you have the day shift, and the in-between shift. So you have your colleagues and you communicate with them, and it's fun for me because it is the same. So there's a level of stability and a level of knowing what's up. But there's also small changes during the days, and some days are just very busy, and some days are very calm, and so that makes it interesting, and that keeps it interesting for a long time. But it's also safe. And after 8 years of being in a place that feels safe, I kind of needed a challenge. So I needed something else. And on top of that, it's the team changing so many times, and with COVID, making everything different and changing back and finding your way in that again. I was like, you know what, I kind of feel like I need something exciting and new to happen for me. Instead of it always happening around me, I want it to be for me. So I am now going to switch jobs, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going to people's houses. I'm going to be doing the same, basically guiding people through their day and being there for people. So it's still a kind of therapeutic situation, but I'm going to be going to their houses. That means that I will no longer have a team that I have to have communication with every day. I will no longer have weekends to work. I will no longer have night shifts. I can basically plan out my week because I just have to make sure that I see all my clients and that I make sure that everything gets done and gets written down properly and that everything is in order. And if I make sure that happens, then it's all good. So I can basically make my own schedule. And that is going to be so much more relaxed than this whole basically being lived by the system you work in. And now I get to plan the system I want to be working in. So that's just going to be a very nice touch. And it is going to be incredibly busy because, of course, you have to see all those people. You have to go there. You have to actually get results. Um, you have to like set up stuff, like administrative stuff and like money stuff. There's just so much to do, and it's all you. You don't have someone who has, well, you do have someone who has your back if you ask for it. But in the moment, it is all you. You have to figure out what to do. You have to figure out what the smart decisions are. And that is something that I don't think I was ready for earlier. But with this much years of experience, you know what, this is just going to be a next step. But it's a fun one. And it's going to be busy and it's going to be exciting and it's going to be a little scary. But it's also just going to be so much more liberating. It's just gonna feel like freedom, basically, because you no longer have that same place that keeps changing around you. Now I keep changing, and that's kind of the way I want to try it now. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. I still have 2 more weeks at my current job, and then probably straight after I start the new job. So I'm really excited, and I will let y'all know how it's going once I have actually started. For now, I'm just trying to really make sure that I leave the place I work with the right way. Just making sure that I see everything through. I'm making the plans to work with for the colleagues, just writing down the most important stuff about my clients, just doing stuff like that. So yeah, that's gonna be the next couple of weeks, and then hey ho, off to a new job I go. It is still within the same organization, so that's kind of a nice stable thing. I don't have to change um, employers that much, but it's just a whole new ball game. So that should be good. I will let you know how it's going. That'll probably be in about a month or 2 months time once I'm kind of into the whole flow of things. But yeah, I'll keep you posted. See you next video. Bye.